From Digimon partners to all Digimon fans, a little gift for you. The Digi gift for this month, December, is here, featuring Ken Ichijoji and Wormman's baby form, Minamon, in a Christmas setting. This project aims to deliver small content featuring newly drawn Digimon illustrations and trending visuals as Digimon gifts, known as Digi Gift. Starting from April 2023 and for 1 year, they'll be providing smartphone wallpaper calendars on the 1st of every month. Feel free to save and use the images. December is here, the final month of the year, full of hustle and bustle and a chill in the air. It's the perfect season to enjoy a steamy bowl of ramen while soaking in the winter night sky. And who better to appreciate that than our ramen-loving pals, Vmon and Gomamon. Keramon also joins the party, and the gluttonous Perorimon from Apply Monsters makes a cheeky cameo on a poster emblazoned with the words Perori in digiletters. Perorimon, the gluttonous reviewer of all things tasty, gets his name from the Japanese word perori, which means licking or eating enthusiastically. With a name like that, it's no wonder he's so passionate about his food. It's practically written in his DNA. He's like a walking, talking and gobbling embodiment of culinary gusto. With a name like that, he's clearly got a voracious appetite for food and an enthusiasm for reviewing it. He's like the ultimate foodie, and his name perfectly captures that. And now, whenever we think of Perorimon, we'll imagine him noshing away on a big bowl of noodles and giving it 2 thumbs up, or 2 chopsticks up, perhaps. Digi fans, get ready to flip out over the latest edition of Digimon 15 Second Analyze, featuring Sylphimon, the airborne acrobat. This Beastman Digimon has some serious leg strength, able to propel itself sky high like a rocket. Once airborne, it gracefully glides like a majestic eagle, before firing off its Top Gun move, a supercharged energy bomb launched from its outstretched arms. Get ready to feel all the Digimon holiday spirit. The Toei Museum's Christmas tree is a Digimon extravaganza this year. It's adorned with a squad of plushies straight out of the digital world. Terriermon, Lopemon, Gilmon, Collarmon, and the one and only Leomon are spreading cheer and good vibes all over the place. It's a merry Digimon Christmas, y'all. Spoiler alert, Digimon Seekers Chapter 3.11 summary and discussion ahead. Some characters and plot lines will be discussed, but nothing that will ruin the entire story for you. We're just providing a little teaser to whet your appetite for more Digi action. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the details. Digimon Seekers, Chapter 3.11. The pieces are falling into place. Kosuke's true identity is uncovered. Ryusenji's involvement is exposed. The drug's shady past is revealed. The digital world's depths are explored. It's a tangled web of intrigue and deception. Tartarus reveals his true identity as Kosuke Kisakata, who shares his backstory with Eiji, including his involvement with a medical-grade stimulant drug developed by D4, Professor Ryusenji's laboratory. The drug is intended to help DMIA, digital missing in action patients, by detaching their consciousness from the digicore. However, there are side effects, which is why it's not widely used. Nonetheless, Kosuke decides to play it safe and relocate to his safe house in case the Digi police intervene. Eiji and Lugamon's strengthened bond is a positive development, and the mission's focus is now on cracking the code to get into the digital world's depths. So Tartarus, aka Kosuke, is motivated by love. He's trying to save his fiancée Seiya, but the lengths he's willing to go to are questionable. I'm starting to feel some Walter White vibes here. A man driven by desperation, willing to cross ethical lines to save someone he cares about. But will the ends justify the means? We shall see. Kosuke is willing to supply the drug, and Ryusenji is able to provide the clinical trial data that will help prove its effectiveness. But of course, the devil is in the details, right? There's a lot of potential for things to go wrong with this kind of arrangement, and ethical concerns, safety risks, potential for exploitation. It's a dangerous game they're playing. So the drug looks great on paper and in the simulated environment, but when it comes to actual human use, the results may not be as clear-cut. That's the tricky thing about AI simulations. They can offer promising results, but until you actually test it on real people, you can't really know for sure. So Kosuke essentially sacrificed Leon to recruit Eiji to the cause. That's cold-blooded, even for a guy who's already willing to push the limits of medical ethics. That kind of calculated manipulation is something you'd expect from a Bond villain or a master strategist in a spy novel. But hey, all's fair in love, war, and digital mind rescue missions, right? This whole rescue sire thing could easily just be a cover for some darker motives. After all, if Kosuke is willing to manipulate people and pull strings to get what he wants, what's to say he won't double-cross Eiji once he's served his purpose? The Royal Knights are the creme de la creme of the Digimon world, so if Kosuke's gunning for them and the source code, we're talking serious power grabs here. It would be the ultimate plot twist if Kosuke has been playing the long con all along, using Eiji to get to the source code and unleash digital mayhem. He might seem like a noble hero trying to save his beloved sire, but there could be a darker side to him, dastardly, devious, and downright diabolical. Oh man, Omegamon and the Royal Knights. That's like the Avengers of the digital world right there. Yggdrasil must be cooking up some nefarious plan with Omegamon and the gang as the ultimate enforcers. Eiji and Kosuke better watch out, because they're gonna have some serious firepower coming their way if they get caught up in Yggdrasil's web. It's like an epic digital battle brewing, and the fate of the digital world hangs in the balance. Picture it. The scene opens on a dimly lit lab filled with flashing screens and eerie machines. In the center of it all stands Datamon. He cackles maniacally as he observes his latest experiments on the DMIA humans and Digimon. As he watches the results of his tests, a sinister grin spreads across his face. Little does he know, a team of Digimon heroes are plotting to stop him and save the captives from his clutches. Here's how it could go down. In a dark, hidden lab, the enigmatic and diabolical Datamon sits at his computer surrounded by a maze of wires and monitors. On the screens, he watches as the DMIA humans and Digimon are put through a series of grueling and cruel tests, all in the name of his research. His ultimate goal? To unlock the secrets of their minds and bodies and use that knowledge to create a new breed of Digimon. Buckle up, because this one's a doozy. The DMIA humans could be in a kind of digital purgatory, like the Cocytus level, with Anubismon as their guide. I know it sounds bananas, but you can't deny that it's an intriguing idea. Just throwing it out there. The Datamon theory is equally out there. At this point, all bets are off. We're into some serious conspiracy theory territory here. Buffita17's blog has got all the Digimon Seekers summaries you could possibly want. It's the mecca of Digimon summary knowledge, the one-stop shop for all things Digimon plotlines, the holy grail of summaries. Whether you prefer reading in English or Spanish, you're covered.